Bristol, and we are here in the 87 cars, and I am number one. We got two splits. This is a 18 car field, I think, 18 or 19. I'm car number one here. We got Shane and Nick and Mark in here with us. I don't think I'm going to be fastest, especially on qualifying. I really struggle to qualify here, and I was rolling the bottom in practice, but I think probably top is going to be fastest for the short run. No idea how the tires are going to wear or anything like that here. I don't think I've ever done a race with these here. We have 125 laps. That felt pretty fast. It's so tight, but it's actually not too bad. I thought it was going to be pretty loose on entry. It's my best lap I've done. That was going to be loose on entry, but it's not too bad. We'll see how the tire fall off comes into play. That might be a decent lap there, an 8.90. I did not get that close in practice, but as I said, I was rolling the bottom. Somebody's got to beat that, though, surely. They were running .8s and .9s like crazy in practice. But right now we're on the point. We'll see if we stay there. We got Mark and Dylan in the 3 there, still to go. 6 of Michael. They might be quicker than me. Whoops. No idea what the tires are going to do. I don't know if I want to run the top the whole time, or if I should try and run the bottom some throughout the race. Did we get any tire wear there? Not really.
There, Gavin.
I had everyone muted, but good luck to Mark. Did he not? He didn't even put in a lap. Figured he would be able to beat me. He ran there's an 8.59 out there for Dylan, and then Mark ran an 8.63. Both of those would have beat me there. I think that's it. 15.9 from the 7 car, but he ran a 16.0 in the qualifying. Shane telling me about his tires in practice. 95.95 after 20 laps. We'll see what the pace is like. I don't know if I want to be running hard like I was there in qualifying, running the top. I may just kind of run middle, just try and back up corners. Do what we can here. Did not expect to be on pole. Hopefully we get some green flag racing. It's going to be 125 laps. I don't want to do a lot of pace laps if we can help it. Oh, did he cut? He might have caught the wall. He said he would have ran a .84, which would have put him on pole. Oh, yeah, he caught the wall both laps. That stinks for him. Or at least both of his laps got discounted for some reason. Definitely would have been his. The 3 is done as well. Let's see, did he also had 2 laps that didn't count. So it looks like we're going to get it. There's only one person left, the 13, who has not done a lap yet. And he's out of time, so we're settling for the pole. I don't know if we're going to be able to keep it, but that's a good way to start the race. I haven't changed anything here. I don't know if I want to mess with the brakes. We'll see what we can do. Just need to not miss a shift, and hopefully we can just stay out front the whole time, or just close to the front.
Shocking. We're next to each other, as usual.
We'll see what we do.
Right, man.
I feel like I've lived by you all year.
Pit road is closed. We put in plenty of fuel to finish the
For
race.
sure, for sure.
We should at least be able to get a good restart.
I feel like I'm gonna die back here.
Hopefully, I don't know if start zones are enabled, but
What happened? I went away. You didn't
there's
qualify?
not long enough straightaways really for it to matter, I don't think.
Well, I tried. I just spun it the first time and barely touched the wall the next time. So I had the pole speed going. I just messed up my laps.
That's unfortunate for him.
You'll be up here in no time. Don't worry about it.
I hope so. I just want to survive enough to be able to get up there.
Yeah, I'm in the best position here to survive if we can stay out front for a little bit.
Additional
Ken
sets
had a
of
bulldozer
cartridges
plow on
ready.
it, so I'd watch out anybody in front of him. He's a jackass.
I don't know who they're talking
Yeah,
about.
that's my first Bristol race last night. I ran over like 2 people just 'cause it was my first race. Wasn't used to it.
The 10 car, apparently. Hopefully we can get a good
How
jump,
this one goes.
get single file into turn 1, and we can pick what line we
Probably
want to
shitty
run.
if you're in here.
It's a great track when it's run properly. But good luck, everyone. Let's try to keep it clean.
Yeah, let's try and keep it clean. I hope it's a cleanish race. 125 laps under caution. Will take a long time. I don't know. We're not going to need to pit for fuel. It's going to be interesting to see if we get a caution, what tire strategy is going to come into play. If any.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
But we got a good place to start from, as I've said. Hopefully we can keep out of trouble up here. Get in
Anyone
line.
know what the strength of field is?
I don't know, but I'm number 1.
2.8.
Yeah.
Not bad.
And hopefully not miss a shift on any of these restarts.
Get ready.
I don't know what the 8's doing.
Boogity
Eight
boogity.
cars in. Green, green, green.
I don't think start zone was enabled. But we get it in turn 1 nice and easy. Let's try and be nice and smooth, take care of the tires if we can. I'm gonna try and run a little bit lower, I think. I don't want to push out into the wall. And I think running the top is going to hurt the tires a little bit more than running middle or the bottom. We're actually pulling away from these guys. They might be saving though, I don't know. Don't feel like I'm using them up too much. I wasn't getting much wear in practice, even though I was turning the wheel like crazy to get this thing to rotate around these tight corners. Just tires are so hard, you don't get
Caution is out.
much abrasion.
Let the paid car by.
There's a wreck that happened right behind us,
We
I
had it
think.
missed too, but some jackass behind us, I don't know how to fucking drive, just ran us over.
It's the 8 car. It's
I
the
tried to put
9
it
car.
We were pulling away there from the 8 and 10,
Car just made me shit.
It's the 9 car.
so that's good.
Yeah, I mean, I kept checking up, and then whoever was right in front of me came down in front of me, and then people just kept piling in the back of me.
Oh, did that get marked? That stinks.
Hey, Michael, sorry about that start, man. Thanks for running me over. I missed a shift.
Yeah, I mean, I think we both seen it. Nobody else behind us was paying attention. They just had their head up their ass and just ran us both over.
17 is not happy about the first caution.
You're good, Jason. I was watching.
Shane's up to
Long race.
4th and Nick's up to 5th, so great job there. Mark back in 16th right now, but he started pretty much dead last. Most of the field qualified.
Yeah, I squeezed somebody in the wall, man. My bad. I had nowhere to go.
I just realized it's a 125 lap race instead of 100.
Yep. And we get single file restart, so hopefully we can get a little bit better jump.
Completely missed my
The 8 timed it perfectly
I'm not
last
usually
time.
getting that far back. Oh, this is going great.
But
It's early.
is it single pit road? Shoot, I don't know.
17 need to go by.
We'll have to try and keep an eye out on that. There will be a blue line around the pits on the other side of the track. We'll have to keep an eye on that. I don't know if it's single pit road or not.
I didn't even look before the race. Is this single
Alright,
pit
man,
road
Oh,
or dual
thank,
pit road?
thank you for asking, Shane. I did not want to be the one to
I
ask
think it's dual.
as the leader. Alright, we're going to go a little bit earlier this time. I don't think start zones are enabled. It looks like it is dual pit roads, yes. So we're going to be pitting on the front stretch.
17, do you have a mic?
Yes, I do.
Let's
How's
hopefully
my
get
front end
another
look?
decent launch.
Get ready.
It's a little crinkled in the middle, but nothing major.
Alright, sounds good, appreciate it.
The pace car is in. Green, green, green.
Okay, start zones are definitely not enabled, or I would have gotten a penalty there. I went right when the pace car dipped in. So we should be in good shape. Pit stops are going to scare me though. I'm not going to know when I need to pit. Hopefully we get like a 60 or 70 lap run right here and then we can just pit after this and not worry about it. I think running this middle groove is working for us though. The 10 and the 8 right behind us are running the very top, and I don't think they'll be able to catch us up there. They seem to be pulling away. Shane hanging out behind them. He's working a little bit lower, it seems like. Just taking my time. Trying not to use up the tires too much. Gonna have lap traffic coming up. And they'll be a factor if we get long enough runs. They might have been in the wall behind me. See, that's what I don't want to do, running the top line. I don't want to put it in that wall. Feeling good here though. Just taking my time. Trying not to push the car. We got a nice gap behind us. They're not catching. I'm just trying to run middle. Keep it as far away from the wall as I possibly can.
That car is a lap down.
I'm going to be catching the 13 soon. I'm going to have to figure out how to get around him. Hopefully he doesn't make it too hard on me. Still pulling away from the 8. I think if we pit, we probably take 2 tires, right? Not even worry about changing the lefts. Probably would be the best course of action. I think it'll be drivable. Last few times I've run this car and been scared to take 2, it's been perfectly fine. I don't know where this guy wants me to go.
Inside.
Okay.
All
He held his
clear,
line,
all clear.
thank you. No problems there. We'll see if Shane and Nick are back there saving tires. Looks like Shane has gotten around the 10 car. The 8 car is kind of fallen back a bit. I'm just trying to not push it hard into the corner. Wait on throttle, make sure I can get it off the corner without having to lift or push up into the wall. And it seems to be working. We're pulling away. Well, I think we're good right now. Nick's up to 4th. He just got around the 10, or he's fighting the 10 right now. Mark and the 3 car, I think, would have been pretty fast in order to fight for the lead up here, but they started with such poor track position. It's going to take them a long time to get up here, and I think Mark has gotten into that first wreck, which is unfortunate for him. But we'll see if he gets up here. Damage in these things doesn't hurt it too bad unless you lose a wheel or something. But we have a huge lead right now. This is very, very unexpected for me. I did not expect to be way the heck up here. Who knows if it's going to last the whole time. Especially if we get long enough run. If this just goes green to the end, that'd be fantastic. We might really be hurting on tires at that point, though. We got less than 100 to go now.
Thank you, Nick.
Oh, the 6 just got by Nick. Looks like he might be coming up here pretty fast. I don't know.
Thank you.
It's definitely a long race. We don't have this one in the bag by any means. But we've got a good lead right now. And they're fighting back in traffic. This guy's getting out of the way. Thank you. To the 12.
Lap down.
Much appreciated. Hanging about 2 seconds behind me is the 8. Shane is getting close to trying to pass him, it looks like, based on the time. 3 seconds back to the 6. We'll see if that starts shrinking at all anytime. Got the 18 coming up. All the lap cars have been good so far. We'll see if the 18
Lap down.
makes it easy on us. That last corner I felt like I had a pretty bad push, so I'm kind of concerned there, but just need to keep it under us. At the very least, we're going to get a lot of laps led here,
Got
which is
one
cool.
outside.
Not often I get to lead at Bristol.
Car on the high side. You're clear high. Clear high.
Can't remember the last time, in fact, if I ever have led here. I'm sure I have at some point, but it's not something that happens often. Leading races in general is not something that happens often for me. I do think it's dual pit road, so if we do end up pitting, we'll make sure we need to pit on the front stretch pits. Try and pay attention to that. I think we're just going to take 2 tires and call it good. I think that will be totally alright. Right now, our mission is just keep it smooth. Let this run go as long as it can. And lap as many people as we can, because they're going to have a very difficult time getting that back. But I don't need to be pushing real hard to try and lap people as fast as possible. I need to take care of the car. But looking good so far. I will take it for sure. We'll do our best to hang on to it. I don't know if I'm doing a great job of taking care of the tires. I feel like we could start losing a bunch of time to those guys behind us eventually, but we'll see. Got the 12 coming up. Well, I think we lapped a little bit earlier. We seem to be gaining time on them out of the corner, which makes me think that they're overdriving entry, and that's just going to help us long run. I think I'm backing it up pretty well right now. Their times are getting smaller
God, my car's junk.
on entry,
You're clear, buddy.
but once we get to the exit, we seem to pull back
Thanks,
away.
sir.
7 is just past the 6. He might be quick enough to get up here, but he's got a long way to go.
Inside.
12 just stays high, thank you.
Clear
Or low,
clear
rather. Thank you, thank you. Just need them to hold their line wherever they want to go. Feel like I can take the car anywhere right
Oh
now.
my god, I'm gonna do laps. Fuck.
Mark is struggling right now. He must have got quite a bit of damage. That was a bad push. Let's not do more of that. If we can help it. Still such a long way to go. 81 laps. But if we do get a caution, I imagine we're going to take tires. Shane just kind of fading back just a little bit, a couple tenths every 5 or 6 laps. It's not much, but we are still pulling away. .1 to the 7. It's kind of been right there for 4th place for a while. But once he gets clear of the 8, if he can, and passes Shane maybe he can get up here, I don't know. Don't know. Just kind of holding steady there, though. Yeah, the 7's pulled in a little bit. He might eventually get here. We got a long ways to go still. He might be taking care of his tires. He might be able to track us down by the end of this. Because he's definitely gaining a little bit. I still feel alright on mine with my handling. Feels about the same as I've been able to go the whole race. But we are about a 1.5 seconds off pace. Tires will definitely be necessary. The question is going to be, do we take 4 or do we take 2? I don't know. I wish I knew. We just need this to go all green and I don't have to worry about it. 7 just passed Shane. Shane might have got the wall. The 8 and the 7 just passed him. Or maybe he just got a big tight moment. Lost his momentum.
Full car down low.
Somebody's pitting. 13 or the 18. 13's already on pit road. 7 is catching. That has me concerned. We'll do what we can. Try and put in good laps without pushing it too much.
Alright, man, that car's
I don't know if we'll be quick enough to hold them off or not. For the long run. Yeah, he's definitely pulling in. Closer and closer, here he comes. Made up about 1/2 second while in traffic, so once he gets clear of the 8, he's going to be pretty good, I'd say, and the 8's even catching us a little bit, I think.
My bad.
But do we get a caution? That will be the question. Hopefully he and the 8 can race each other for a little while. Use up their tires some. Slow each other down. That was bad. Maybe we have not been saving tires. Maybe that's where they're going to kill us. Could be. Gates back within 2 seconds. Still entering the corner pretty hard.
Damn, really?
All right, man.
And we get a caution.
Is out.
Alright.
Caution is out.
Oh,
Line
thank
up
Christ,
single
I needed
file.
that.
Pit road is closed.
Alright.
Catch the 9
Just
car.
shot across the track.
Well, when my wheels broke, can't do nothing about it.
I guess we
Guys,
take...
pass the pace car. We can go.
Let's take 4.
Relax, I just wanted to smell it.
I think we can pit here.
15, I don't think I touched you, but if I did, I'm sorry.
Catch the 9 car. Catch the 8 car.
I don't know if 4 is going to be the right play. I think it's going to be 2, but this early in the race, we can try it. We still got a lot of race left.
It's a nice little long run.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
My car was feeling pretty good there. Let's take a look at it. 88.96. We could probably get away with taking 2.
Yeah, I don't think
Some
you
people
had to
staying
hit
out
me.
there.
Whenever you kind of hit the wall coming off the corner,
Hopefully, we're
it
not the
kinda
only one
just
taking 4.
bumped me down and
Looks
lost
like everyone's
control
taking
of it.
4. Alright, good. No, Nick's not. Come on, go!
All right, that's it. Go. Be more
7 passed
only
me.
got 1 set of cars remaining. Line up single file.
That's alright. We get another caution where people pit, we can take 2. I just thought that early we can try it, plus some people stayed out there, surprisingly.
We'll have a minute and a half
Catch
of
the
optionals.
7 car.
Now the 7's ahead of us, I don't know if we're going to be able to get him back, and Nick took 2.
Yeah, I have a bit of optionals from the first caution. My car doesn't seem too bad that last run. I stayed inside the top 8 most of it.
Stinks the 7 got out ahead of us, I don't know how that happened.
How did I?
Yeah, I think I have a little bit of
Okay, nobody stayed out then.
What my problem is.
They must have just been going around to get their
steady
pit
925,
road.
which is why I think I must have messed up somehow.
I think that's the, you're talking about on idle. I think that's not just idle for these cars.
The 7 is definitely quicker than us, or at least he was at the end of that run. I think he just started far back in the pack and maybe just had to make his way up and just was now catching us. So he might just pull out and we'll never see him or never catch up to him. I think we can get back to Nick on 2 tires there. I felt like 2 tires is probably going to be alright, but I figured I had a pretty good lead and everyone was going to be pitting. I am surprised he's the only one that did it. I almost did it, but I figured the 7 was catching us. I thought it might be quick enough to take 4 and would still be alright on speed. The 3 is up here now as well, so I don't know what we're going to be like for pace. We'll see. If we could just hang around top 5, I'd be happy.
There.
I did not expect to have that big of a lead for that long starting this race off, but we still got like half the race to go, so
Halfway this time by. All right, man.
not
we're
too
going green
concerned
this time
at
by.
the moment.
All right, man. Line up on the outside.
Plenty of
road.
time left to make up spots. But we're going to be in traffic for the first time, and the 12 is coming up as a lap car. So we need to be careful with that. Hopefully we don't get run over, and hopefully we don't run anybody over. We'll see.
Get ready.
Should be able to get around the lap cars fairly quickly on the top, I hope.
I guess I gotta go in the pits to clear this black flag, so I'm going low,
All right, man.
everybody.
That
Pace
stinks.
cars in.
Why did he get a black flag?
Green flag.
We get a
green
good
flag.
jump. I don't enter the corner very hard, but that's alright.
Next car is the leader.
Nick is finding out that 2 tires maybe
Got one outside.
doesn't handle quite as good.
All clear.
Whoa, my gosh.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is
What
out.
the heck
Line
was
up
that?
Single file. Pit road is closed. Past the 16. Past the. Past
Well, I
the,
did not
and
expect that to
past
happen
the.
to me.
Did you get spun?
No, I just lost it. Didn't feel like that at all in the first run.
Pit road is now open. Past the 16.
It might have been because of the changing the track with the rubber and everything.
It's the 11 car.
Wow, that was very weird feeling.
I'll be honest, it looked like he kept it pretty straight for drifting it down the track. I'm surprised he threw the caution.
Well, that wasn't good.
Past the
I have no idea what happened that.
car. 12. Got the lucky dog. Let him by on the outside.
Didn't think I was pushing it at all.
Let the 12.
Felt like I was just entering the corner just like I was at the first run, and it just snapped. Holy cow. Very weird. It's alright, we're back in 7th. We got time to make up spots still. Tires are going to be not happy, but that's alright. At least we didn't take out Nick. I was worried I was going to back up into him.
So,
And I did not want to have another caution immediately. I was having some fun racing there, but that's alright. Very strange. That was completely unexpected. It just snapped loose on me. I think there's a bug where you can just take new tires and sometimes they'll just come out of the pits with zero grip. That's happened to me in the trucks at Iowa before. I don't know if that's what that was, but felt very weird. I entered the first corner, felt fine, and then I felt like I was entering the second corner, fine, and then just rear end kept going. It's alright, no damage, just hurt the tires a bit, which might hurt us, but I don't think they're going to be too bad. Hopefully we can hang on here and move back up to the top 5. But that wasn't very good. Probably not going to win now. 12 or the 7's going to get a huge lead and be able to pull away more and more. With nobody in front of him. He got around Nick, and then I spun. I was going to try and get around Nick. He looked to be a little off pace with the 2 tires.
Alright, man. Line up
Now we're going to
on
be back in
the outside
traffic
route.
with lap cars going to the bottom, which is kind of concerning.
Sorry if I get out of your way.
Yeah, I don't know what the 16's doing. Is Shane the only lap car? He might be. Alright, let's not spin out again, shall we?
Get ready.
Try and get some of these spots back, but let's not push too hard where we're unable to control the dang car. At least we didn't spin completely out and didn't hit anything.
Green, green, green.
You just gotta wait here.
Alright, man. That car is lap down. You got one inside. All clear, all clear.
Oh yeah, Nick is hurting on those 2 tires. I'm glad we took 4. I don't know how we're going to be able to make a pass. 11 just plowed the wall.
You got one outside. Stay low.
Yeah,
All clear, all clear.
losing track position was not a good thing for us to do. Unfortunately. Much better out front. Just do what we can and not run over the 11.
Got one outside. All clear, all clear.
We're never going to be able to make this pass, probably, or any other pass.
Outside.
You just can't get it to turn on the bottom
There.
in order to do anything.
All clear, all clear.
Oh, I hate New Bristol. So not fun.
Outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
Never gonna happen.
Clear high, clear high.
Can't make a pass unless you run into them, and I don't want to run into anybody. But it's our fault for spinning out when we had the track position. Unfortunate that that had to happen. Stinks that Shane got a black flag and got trapped a lap down.
Outside. Still there?
Might be able to clear the 11 sometime.
Still there? Hold your line. Stay low.
Oh my gosh, it's just never gonna happen. Just never gonna be able to make any pass
Got one outside.
unless he overdrives it and hits the wall.
Still there? Hold your line. All clear, all clear. Outside. Still there. Still there? Hold your line.
I think he was nice to us and just backed off, thankfully. We were never going to be able to make it if he just kept trying to hang on our outside. And we've been hurting the tires so bad doing that, and plus they probably were hurt pretty bad from the spin. Nick's holding on good now. I think the 3's up there passing the 7 now, so I don't think we were going to have anything for either of those two. But it would have been nice to try from keeping our lap or track position. We led a bunch of laps at least. Like I said, we were at least going to lead some laps, and we were. Shane's looking quicker than us, but he's probably got better tires than we do. Don't really want to back off for him, though. Leaders are racing too wide, which is getting them all stacked up. I'm just going to keep running this middle line. Seven's starting to fall off now. The 8 is up there challenging him. Three has gotten by the 7. They're coming up on a lap car, and they're going to be too wide. See how this plays out. Shane definitely had the speed to be up here. I don't know why he got a black flag. That's unfortunate. Okay, they get past the lap car.
That car is a lap down.
And then he pushed his way up.
Inside.
No idea where he's going.
All clear, all clear. Outside. All clear, all clear.
Car is very tight now. We need another yellow, and then we need people to pit for us to have a chance. Our tires are shot. Probably got a couple % taken out from the spin, and then fighting with the 11, and now they're just dead. The 8's trying real hard to get around the 7. Unable to do it, though. They're racing pretty hard up there. There could end up being some contact. I'm overdriving it right now. I got no turn through the center. Need to take it easy. Maybe they'll come to me. But we're running out of laps.
Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high.
And even if we do catch them, it's going to be impossible to make a pass when they're on the outside. Unless they back off like the 11 did. Or if they try and make a pass on Nick. And we sneak to his outside. The 8 trying to get past the 7, just unable to do it.
Got one outside. All clear, all clear.
Oh, he does a slide job on him. The 6 gets by Nick. We need you to fight him.
Yeah, the wall rat
Not
here
let him
around
by.
here,
Got one outside.
Yeah, I didn't mean to, but was doing whatever you could.
You're
One
clear
way to
high,
do it.
clear high. Got one outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
We're never going to be able to make a pass.
Way sooner instead of losing the back, so I just hit the wall, got the jump,
Outside.
and I was going to take it, but that was never my intention.
Stay low,
That's one way to do it.
stay low.
Now the 11's right here.
Still there. Work your line.
Oh, we need to go.
Still there.
We might be able to get it. Seems like he's struggling through the center. I can't get it to turn whatsoever, though. The 11's going to run me over.
Still there.
Alright, we got a better exit there. It's never going to happen. We just can't get the run because it will not turn. Oh my gosh.
3 wide, you're in the middle. Clear low, clear low. 2 wide there. Stay low. You're clear high, outside. Stay low.
New Bristol is just terrible.
3 wide. You got one outside. You're 2
Good
wide
lord.
there. All right, man. 20 to go. Go get him. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Stay low.
The 11's just going to end up wrecking me and Nick.
Still there.
Thanks, brother. Good ball.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
It's never going to happen. We're never going to make the pass.
This track's
Still
fun.
there.
The 11's going to end up getting around us.
3 wide, you're in the middle. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear low, clear low. 2 wide
Oh
there.
my
Stay
gosh.
low, there's a car on the high side. You're clear high, clear high. Outside. Still there. All clear, all clear.
Finally,
Thanks, 5.
we get it done. But we don't gain a spot.
Yeah, no problem.
Now the car just won't turn, and here comes Mark. Tires are dead.
Inside.
It's just so frustrating, these top line dominant tracks. You can't do anything.
I'm just riding anyway.
Still there. Hold your line.
Yeah, sorry, deal with that, black flag or whatever.
Stay high.
Oh, sorry, Gavin, sorry. Sorry if I drove you back there, man. Definitely didn't mean to.
Got one inside.
Sorry.
All clear, all clear. Got one inside.
All good,
clear,
racing
all
hard.
clear.
Again, sorry if I drove you off the track in that
All
previous
clear,
one.
all clear.
We could get an old Bristol where it's not progressive banking. You could actually make a pass on the bottom without just everyone being glued to the wall, unable to do anything until the tires are dead, like mine. It'd be fun. It's not fun sitting on the inside of somebody unable to make any progress. Ever. The 11's just gone. Everyone's just gone because we were racing so hard, and just kills your tires doing that. Nothing I could do though. I couldn't back off. The 11 was right on my bumper, and eventually he could just take it 3 wide and make the pass easily. I don't know how he was able to do that.
Car on the bottom, slow car down low.
Your spider screamed to you, slow car down low. I thought somebody was wrecking.
Really frustrating after that spin. I mean, that spin was really frustrating. Like, I have no idea why that happened. I felt like I was entering the corner just as smooth and easy as we were at the beginning. But not even close.
Inside. That car is a lap down. All clear, all clear.
Shane's got to go. He's racing the 15 for position.
Inside. That car is
Nick
a
didn't
lap
do
down.
anything wrong there or anything. We were racing hard. It's the end of the race. It's just impossible to make a pass on the bottom
Just go ahead and wreck me, bud.
at this track.
Wreck you? You just shoved me in the corner.
Do I want to be behind you too?
I was not going to enter hard and risk spinning out again or shoving up into Nick. I just had to keep entering, backing up the corners, doing my
Oh,
best.
my tires are gone.
It's just impossible, and all those factors plus the spin just destroyed the right front. We have no turn left, so we go from leading by 3 seconds or 2.5 seconds to back in 7th with nothing. That's how quickly it can turn.
Go with the line.
I just do not like New Bristol or any top line dominant tracks where the bottom is just not viable for passing, because they can just sit on the wall the whole time, and it's the only way to pass them on the high side. You can't go to their high side because they're right next to the wall,
Alright man, that car is a lap down.
unless they make a mistake or you just shove them into the corner or do what the 11 did and somehow just fly by us like we're sitting still, racing too wide.
Great job going from way back to in the front. Wish I could have done the same.
Alright man, white flag at the line.
Let's try and limp this thing home. And take a look at the incidents. Only one caution's pretty good. I needed more. Well, there were actually 2 cautions. The one I caused.
Good one.
Thank you.
Job, Dylan.
Good race to the line there, Nick.
Oh man,
There's the flag,
Thank you,
man.
brother.
It's over.
frustrating.
Yeah, my car
There you
definitely
go, man.
fell.
Good job, driver.
Frustrating. I don't know why it spun on me there. I wish it hadn't. That killed our chances, because once we lost all that track position plus the tires, it was just over at that point. 72.90, we were just killing the right front there in that final run because I was pushing too hard trying to get my positions back, and it just was not working. But hey, we led the first half of the race. That's fun, I suppose. First up is the 9, looping it, but keeps it straight. He gets hit by the 11. And then This is lap 4. We don't get a caution at lap 4. Or do we? Oh yeah, we do. There were 3 cautions? There must have been. Because this is a caution for sure. So the 12 is seeing the 11 come back up. He comes up. The 19 is right on his quarter panel there. And then Mark's got nowhere to go. And that's a massive wreck. Holy moly. That's the whole back half of the field. I did not know it was that big. We were not anywhere where we could see that. 18 grabs the wall. 7 gets into the back of the 11. 19 gets loose in the middle of the corner and spins. Do we get a caution for that? It doesn't look like we do. $13 into the wall and then into the wall again. 2 car grabs the wall. 10 car grabs the wall. 11 car grabs the wall, and then the 17 spins on his inside. And then just drives across the track right in front of the 15, and the 17 is the one that was being a crybaby on the radio about it. What the heck? Like, what is this? Just driving straight into traffic. Pretty intentionally, honestly. So he wrecks the 15 there for no reason. And then nothing happens. And then 3 kind of pushes up into Nick a little bit. That gets Nick out of shape. It doesn't even show my half spin. That would have been like lap 60 something. 67? Yeah, I'm just going underneath Nick. Like I'm braking, entering the corner just like I was here, I thought. Just a little bit lower because I'm trying to get underneath him. Let's see, I'm entering middle here, like I had been the first half. Then I turn down underneath him, and then I'm entering here. I'm not on the brakes really at all. It just snaps. But we're able to keep it straight. I don't know why a caution came out there, but unfortunate that happened. That ruined our chances after that. And then the 11's gonna grab the wall in front of us. '16 plows the wall. 19 grabs the wall and spins to the inside. Then the 13. And that's it. Frustrating. But hey, we led some laps and we ended up beating Nick. I don't know why. I don't know. I have no idea why we got loose and nearly spun there. That's really confusing. I don't feel like I was doing anything different with the car. It just snapped, but oh well. It's one of those things.